Chapter 1041. Are you kidding me? Do you think I'm Brother Sue? Fuck. At the critical moment, it has to be my son. But how did his pig brain come up with the idea of killing two birds with one stone? This is too awesome. After hearing Su Long's idea, Su Tianming was stunned, but then he was filled with endless excitement. Xiao Su. It has to be you. Although we haven't known each other for a long time, you really understand me now. At this time, Yifeng also looked at Su Long and praised him. What are you doing? What are you doing, father and son? Can you give me some opportunities to show off? You guys are making me feel very embarrassed. Ding Yang, who was watching this scene, was so numb. You know, he paid everything he had to stay here. No. I can't be so passive anymore. I have to find a way to show myself. Thinking of this, Ding Yang looked at Yi Feng and said, Young Master Yi, I happen to know an 8th grade weapon refiner. It will be absolutely no problem for him to make the armor. Okay. Then I'll have to trouble Steward Ding. That's right. If you can make the armor within 2 hours, I will give you 5 sea and blue god flowers and 2 7 dragons heavenly desolate cauldrons as hard work. After saying that, Yi Feng threw the chaos ring containing the great Tao divine monument to Ding Yang, and also gave Ding Yang 2 designated space portals. Don't worry, young Master Yi. I will definitely complete the task within 2 hours. After saying that, Ding Yang excitedly activated the designated space portal. Fuck. My house was robbed? Can you still play like this? Looking at Ding Yang leaving, Su Tianming was stunned. He didn't expect that he told the situation of the Great Tao Monument and his son proposed a way to ruin the family. As a result, the hard work fee was taken away by Ding Yang. Now, my cultivation has broken through to the 3 tribulations chaos ancestor. And the number of chaos heaven repairing stone fragments accumulated has reached 79. After completing the 3-day task of guiding Su Long to refine pills, I can get a large number of chaos heaven repairing stone fragments. The distance to 100 chaos heaven repairing stone fragments is really getting closer and closer. At this time, Yifeng checked his own situation, and then smiled and talked to himself. On the other side, Yuan to City, a blacksmith shop in the East City. Brother Ding. Why are you here? Zhao Tianfei saw Ding Yang coming in, first stopped the work in his hands, and then asked with surprise. Brother Zhao. Let's not waste any more time. I came to you this time to ask you to help me make a piece of armor. Besides, time is tight, the task is heavy, and there are only 2 hours. Hearing Zhao Tianfei's question, Ding Yang also directly stated his purpose. 2 hours? Make a piece of armor? What a joke. Do you think I'm Brother Sue? After knowing Ding Yang's intention, Zhao Tianfei responded with an unhappy face. You know, he has obsessive-compulsive disorder in refining weapons. Even if he refines an ordinary weapon or protective gear, he must strive for perfection and must reach the level that he is most satisfied with. So, no matter what he refines, it takes a very long time. The reason why he was angry was because Ding Yang knew about his habit, but now he asked him to make a piece of armor in 2 hours, which was obviously to deliberately anger him. Brother Zhao. I know your habit. But this time, the situation is very special. As long as you can make a piece of armor within 2 hours, I will give you a 10,000-year-old sea and blue sky god flower as a reward for your hard work. And you know how terrifying the value of the 10,000-year-old sea and blue sky god flower is. Seeing that Zhao Tianfei was a little angry, Ding Yang directly released a big move. What? I'll help you make a suit of armor, and you'll give me a 10,000-year-old sea and blue divine flower? Are you crazy, or are you crazy? Don't say I look down on you. If you can take out a 10-year-old sea and blue divine flower, I will kneel down and call you daddy. Hearing Ding Yang's ridiculous words, Zhao Tianfei also said with disdain. Fuck. What a big sea and blue divine flower. Dad. Where did you get it from? However, when Zhao Tianfei saw a sea and blue divine flower suddenly appear in Ding Yang's hand, he exclaimed with his eyes wide open. Brother Zhao. Where did you get it from? Don't worry about it. I want to know now, can you make a set of armor within 2 hours? If not, then I'll find someone else. Seeing Zhao Tianfei's shocked look, Ding Yang also asked with a smile. Yes, yes, yes. Of course I can. 2 hours is definitely enough. Hearing Ding Yang's question, Zhao Tianfei also responded quickly. He never thought that he would be able to get such a big job in his lifetime. Brother Ding. What kind of armor do you want to make? What materials are needed to make it? Then Zhao Tianfei looked at Ding Yang and asked. Brother Zhao. I have all the materials. And you just need to use the materials I provide to make a full-body armor. After saying that, Ding Yang handed a chaos ring to Zhao Tianfei. Wait. What the hell did I see? A 2-meter-high Great Tao Divine Monument? When Zhao Tianfei saw the Great Tao Divine Monument in the chaos ring, he was completely dumbfounded. He never thought that Ding Yang not only had the sea and blue sky divine flower, but also the Great Tao Divine Monument, a top-level special treasure. Fuck. This kid must have taken the wrong one on purpose. He's just showing off his wealth to me. At this time, Zhao Tianfei suddenly reacted, and then looked at Ding Yang with a contemptuous look, but there was a hint of envy in his eyes. Brother Ding. Time is short and the task is heavy. Don't show off your wealth to me here. Hurry up and bring me all the materials needed to make the armor. Then, Zhao Tianfei handed the chaos ring back and reminded him. Who the hell showed off to you? The Great Tao Divine Steel I gave you is the material needed to make the armor. After hearing what Zhao Tianfei said, Ding Yang was also confused for a moment, and then he said, Brother Zhao, what are you talking about here? This Great Tao Divine Steel is the material used to make armor. Chapter 1042 Don't panic, mistress, we are here. What? Use the Great Tao Divine Monument to build armor? Are you crazy, or is this world crazy? After hearing Ding Yang's words, Zhao Tianfei exclaimed with his pupils wide open. He never thought that the armor that Ding Yang wanted to build was actually the Great Tao Divine Monument armor. Ding Yang. If you use this Great Tao Divine Monument to build armor, it will cause a certain loss of the power of the Heavenly Tao Law inside, and the value contained in the loss of the power of the Heavenly Tao Law is also inestimable. It can be said that doing this is simply a waste of money. We can't do this. Seeing that Ding Yang didn't react, Zhao Tianfei immediately persuaded him. Brother Zhao. I'll tell you the truth. I'm actually doing this for someone else. The person who owns this divine tablet is a prodigal, so if you want to get this sea and blue divine flower, hurry up and refine it. After all, you only have 2 hours. Of course. If you can't accept it, I'll find someone else right away. Hearing Zhao Tianfei's advice, Ding Yang also explained. Brother Ding. Please wait on the side, don't interfere with me forging armor here. Zhao Tianfei said this with a serious face after hearing Ding Yang's explanation. On the other side. In a forest. With the appearance of a space crack, a beautiful woman in a white dress walked out of the space crack. Here. Is it the Chaos Realm? Looking at everything strange around her, Luo Qianxue also talked to herself with curiosity. Yi Feng. My good apprentice. In the upper realm, you ran out all day long. Later, you directly ascended to the God realm. As a result, when I chased you to the God realm, you ran to the Chaos realm again. You are walking the dog here, and let me keep chasing you behind you. At this time, Luo Qianxue also thought of something, and then clenched her fists and gritted her teeth. Huh. There is actually a beautiful woman who just descended from the god realm. Isn't this coming to work? At this time, a rough voice sounded from not far away. Then, a burly man with a wicked smile appeared in Luo Qianshua's sight. Beauty. Don't be afraid. As long as you follow me obediently and serve me well at night, I will definitely not treat you unfairly. Besides, I will protect you in the chaos realm, and no one will bully you. At this time, the burly man looked at Luo Qianxue with lustful eyes and directly expressed his thoughts. Laughed. After hearing the other party's words, Luo Qianxue was not afraid but laughed directly, and even in the smile, there was a hint of excitement. This guy is really unlucky. The mistress is angry now. As a result, he insisted on running into the muzzle of the gun, which is simply looking for death. At this time, Yi Xiaotang in the dark looked at the burly man and couldn't help sighing. Want me to serve you? How ridiculous. Why don't you take a look at yourself? Big ugly bitch. At this time, Luo Qianxue also looked at the burly man with a playful look and mocked him. Big ugly bitch? How dare you call me a big ugly bitch? Good. Very good. I wanted to keep you and play with you for a while. But now that you are looking for death, you can't blame me. As he said that, the burly man burst out with the powerful aura of the seventh peak of the Dao Saint realm. Don't panic, mistress. Xiaodu is coming. Don't panic, mistress. Xiaogua is coming. Don't panic, mistress. Xiaohei is coming. At this moment, space cracks appeared from all around, and then the voices of Yi Xiaodu, Yi Xiaogua, Yi Xiaohei, and others came out from them one after another. Boom. 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 Then, waves of terrifying auras that shook the space fell on the burly man one after another like huge waves. Pung. Under the pressure of these terrifying auras, the burly man first spit out a mouthful of blood, and then knelt on the ground with a pale face, unable to move. Confused. Terrified. Helpless. Collapse. Looking at the terrifying strong men coming out of the space cracks, the burly man was directly scared to death. He never thought that he just wanted to bully a newly ascended ant, but in the end, it would attract so many terrifying strong men. Fuck. These bastards. They stole my heroic rescue. They are so rude. In the dark, Yi Xiaotang was preparing to find the right time to rescue her master. Seeing that the bastards had already rescued her master, she immediately lost her mind. Don't panic, mistress. Yi is leading a 1,000,000-strong army of golden armor to support the mistress. At this moment, several huge space cracks hundreds of meters long appeared in the air, and Yi's voice soon came out from inside. Soon. Yi walked out of the huge space cracks with a 1,000,000-strong army of golden armor. For a moment, the sky was like a golden color. The dazzling golden light under the sunlight brought an inexplicable sense of oppression. Fuck. What kind of existence did I provoke? Do you have to be so scary? Looking at the dense golden armored warriors in the air, the burly man's mentality completely collapsed. He really didn't expect that one day he would provoke such a terrifying existence. In the dark. Fuck. How did Yi, the bastard, come out? He brought 1,000,000 golden armored troops. How can he add drama to himself? Seeing Yi bring 1,000,000 golden armored troops to save the master, Yi Xiaotang was so angry that his back teeth almost broke. On the other side. My lords. This ant dared to bully the mistress. I don't know how to deal with him. At this time, Yi ignored the eyes of Yi Xiaodu, Yi Xiaogua, Yi Xiaohei, and others who wanted to stab people, and asked directly. It can be said that although he came out late, this wave of operations has definitely made his presence felt. Yi. This man dared to bully the mistress. Then he must not be let off easily. How about this, let him taste the taste of 1,000 cuts. At this time, Yi Xiaodu made a decision directly. Brothers. One man, one knife. Cut him. After hearing Yi Xiaodu's words, Yi also excitedly shouted to the million-strong army. It was agreed that I would be cut into pieces. In the end, you want them to cut me into pieces one by one? Although I am a dying man, you can't treat me as an ignorant person. Seeing that Yi was about to let the countless golden armored troops in the air attack him, the burly man panicked directly. He didn't expect that one day, dying comfortably would be a luxury for him. Wait a minute. At this moment, Luo Qianshua's voice sounded from the side. Chapter 1043 Yi, it has to be you. Madam. Xiaodu is wrong. I shouldn't make a decision on my own initiative. Hearing Luo Qianshua's words, Yi Xiaodu also thought of something, and then knelt down to Luo Qianshue. I just want to beat this bastard up first, and then let him taste the taste of being cut into pieces. In the end, why are you still kneeling? Looking at Yi Xiaodu kneeling in front of her, Luo Qianshue was stunned at first, then she thought of something, and then said with a smile, Xiaodu, I don't mean to blame you, get up quickly. Hearing what Luo Qianshue said, Yi Xiaodu also breathed a sigh of relief, and then slowly stood up. Xiaodu. You and Xiaogua, go hold this bastard for me. I'm going to beat him up first. Then, you can do whatever you want. Then, Luo Qianshue looked at Yi Xiaodu and expressed her thoughts. It's not enough to let countless golden armored troops chop me down. You have to beat me up first? Are you devils? Hearing what Luo Qianshue said, the burly man not far away wanted to cry to death. He felt that all the bad luck in his life had exploded at this moment. A moment later. Damn it. This woman is a ruthless person. Either hit me in the face or hit my brother. Why did I provoke her? At this time, the burly man who was punched and kicked by Luo Qianshue couldn't help but curse in his heart. An hour later. I feel much better after venting. Yi. The rest is up to you. After Luo Qianshue finished venting, she spoke directly to Yi beside her. Brothers. Do it. Hearing Luo Qianshue's words, Yi also excitedly gave the order to the million-strong golden armor army to draw their swords. Everyone. Where is Yi Feng now? When the millions of golden armored troops turned into golden arrow rains, constantly swiping at the burly man, Luo Qianshue also looked at Yi Xiaodu, Yi Xiaogua, Yi and others, and asked. Madam. My master is currently. Just when Yi Xiaodu was about to answer Luo Qianshue, Yi on the side interrupted and said, Madam, where is my master currently? We don't know too much. However, my master has already established a family of prodigals in the Chaos Realm. You can go to the family of prodigals first, and you will definitely be able to wait for my master there. Besides, you have just arrived in the Chaos Realm, so you can just rush on the road and feel the local customs and customs of the Chaos Realm. Hearing Yi's words, Yi Xiaodu, Yi Xiaogua, Yi Xiaohe, and others all looked at him with a puzzled look. They didn't understand why Yi didn't just tell Yi Feng where he was currently. Oh. That guy Yi Feng actually founded a sect in the Chaos Realm? Alright. Then I'll go to his sect and guard him. Once I catch him, I'll kill him. After saying that, Luo Qianshue's face flushed, and then she walked away. Once my master is caught. You're going to kill him? Is this really something we, the subordinates, can listen to? Looking at Luo Qianshue leaving, everyone shook their heads and smiled bitterly. However, none of them chased after him, because they knew that Yi Xiaotang in the dark would take Luo Qianshue to the door of the loser. Yi. Why did you interrupt me just now? Also, Why didn't you tell the mistress where my master is now? When Luo Qianxue was completely far away, Yi Xiaodu looked at Yi with a puzzled look and asked. Master Xiaodu. Have you ever heard a saying? That is, if there is an opportunity to show, then you must try to show it. If there is no opportunity to show it, then create opportunities and try to show it. And if the mistress finds my master directly, then we won't have any chance to show it. But if the mistress goes to the door of the loser first, how many opportunities will there be for us to show it along the way? Also, my master is currently spending money like crazy. Even if the mistress finds my master will still run out every 2 or 3 days. So, I think it's okay for them to meet for a while later. Hearing Yi Xiaodu's question, Yi also expressed his thoughts. Yi. It has to be you. I remember that when we were in Xiantian continent, my master was sleeping in a cave, and then 2 idiots appeared and wanted to hurt my master. At that time, you not only killed the 2 idiots, but also threw a bug with tracking ability to my master, so that the bug bit my master, so that the forces behind the 2 idiots could find my master and create an opportunity for you to get out. To be honest, at that time, I felt that you were good. After listening to Yi's thoughts, Yi Xiaodu couldn't help but praise him. Master Xiaodu. Your praise is the greatest recognition of me. In the future, I will continue to work hard. Hearing Yi Xiaodu talk about the incident in Xiantian continent, Yi also responded with a proud face. Jingyue Villa, Black Demon Cult, you are awesome. You are awesome. In order to come out to play a few more times, you played us all to death. We died so unfairly. On the other side, Yulong City, inside the City Lord's mansion. Young Master Yi. Lord City Lord, Young City Lord. I'm back. As a space crack appeared, Ding Yang's voice was the first to sound from inside. The 3 people who were drinking tea in the courtyard looked towards the space crack together after hearing Ding Yang's voice. A moment later. Young Master Yi. This set of Great Dao Divine Monument armor fits me perfectly. When do we set out? When Su Tianming put on the Great Dao Divine Monument armor that Ding Yang brought back, he asked anxiously, because he couldn't wait to wear this awesome armor and beat up that mortal enemy. Let's set out now. Hearing Su Tianming's question, Yi Feng also gave an answer, and then looked at Su Long on the side and said, Xiao Su, you go with me. When the time comes, your father will fight over there, and I will teach you how to make alchemy and blow up the furnace here. You still want to teach me how to make alchemy and blow up the furnace? Can't you teach me some normal ways of alchemy? After hearing Yi Feng's words, Su Long smiled bitterly. He didn't understand why Yi Feng was so obsessed with blowing up the furnace. Young Master Yi. Then, what about me? At this time, Ding Yang's voice sounded from the side. Butler Ding. We should be back before the evening. So, you stay and prepare dinner. Don't worry, I won't let you work for nothing, and you will get the hard work fee. Hearing Ding Yang's question, Yi Feng also said with a smile. Chapter 1044 Young Master Yi, are you a devil? Arrange a dinner, and there is a hard work fee? Isn't that his job? Su Tianming, who was standing by, felt bad after hearing what Yi Feng said. You know, he hadn't received any hard work pay since the blasting of the furnace, but Ding Yang received hard work pay one after another. Not to mention people, even dogs can't stand it. Young Master Yi. Ding Yang is the housekeeper. Preparing dinner for you is his job, so there's no need to pay him hard work pay. Then, driven by jealousy, Su Tianming smiled and explained the situation to Yi Feng. Is that so? Then forget it. If my wasteful behavior develops bad habits in Butler Ding, that would be bad. After hearing Su Tianming's words, Yi Feng thought about it and gave up the decision to pay hard work fees. Fuck. The Lord City Lord is such a jerk. He's just jealous, nakedly jealous. Seeing that the hard work fees flew away, Ding Yang was so angry. A moment later. Outside the Black Eagle Valley. Young Master Yi. My mortal enemy Dunk lives in this Black Eagle Valley. After arriving outside the Black Eagle Valley through the designated space portal, Su Tianming looked at Yi Feng and explained the situation. Lord City Lord. What are you waiting for? Go in and beat him. After hearing Su Tianming's words, Yi Feng also laughed and said. Master Yi. Then I'll go. I won't stop beating him until all the power of the heavenly Tao Law contained in the Tao Divine Monument armor is completely consumed. After saying that, Su Tianming rushed into the valley with an excited look. Master Yi. You said you would teach me how to refine the alchemy furnace here. But all the 7 dragons, heavenly desolate cauldrons, in your hands have been blown up. Then we have no place to get a batch of easily blown furnace cauldrons now. When Su Tianming left, Su Long looked at Yi Feng and told him about his worries. Xiao Su. Who said I only have 10,007 dragons, heavenly desolate cauldrons? Are you underestimating me, a spendthrift? As he said that, Yi Feng threw a chaos ring to Su Long. Panic. Hearing Yi Feng's words. And noticing Yi Feng's confident look at this time. Su Long panicked inexplicably. Even, for a moment, he didn't dare to look at what was in the chaos ring that Yi Feng threw over. Huh. He took a deep breath. Su Long also tried to calm himself down, and then released his consciousness to check the chaos ring in his hand. Fuck. 1,007 dragons, heavenly desolate cauldrons? Am I dazzled? How is this possible? However, when Su Long saw the 1,007 dragons, heavenly desolate cauldrons, in the chaos ring, he was shocked. He couldn't believe that the 7 dragons heavenly desolate cauldron, one of the top 10 furnaces in the chaos realm, would become something that is sold everywhere like cabbage. Wait a minute. Even if Yi Xiao has so many 7 dragons heavenly desolate cauldrons, then he doesn't have to take them all out. But now, he has taken them out. Does that mean he wants me to blow up all these 1,007 dragons, heavenly cauldrons? Thinking of this terrible conjecture, Su Long panicked directly, because if he really made the alchemy furnace explode 1,000,000 times, he would definitely go crazy. Xiao Su. Although I will only guide you for 3 days. But I am a responsible person. So, in these 3 days, I will let you learn 1,000,000 ways to make the alchemy furnace explode. Just when Su Long was panicking, Yi Feng's voice rang from the side. In 3 days, let me learn 1,000,000 ways to make the furnace explode incorrectly? We have no grudges, why are you torturing me like this? Are you a devil? After hearing Yi Feng's crazy idea, Su Long couldn't believe his ears for a while. On the other side. In the valley. Dunk. Get out of here. Today, I'm going to beat you into a pig's head. When Su Tianming flew into the valley, he shouted extremely arrogantly. Who did I think it was? It turned out to be the unchanging Su Lao heir. Soon, a mocking voice came from not far away. And then, a middle-aged man in a black Taoist robe appeared in Su Tianming's sight. Dunk. I told you, don't call me Su Lao heir anymore. After hearing what Dunk said, Su Tianming also roared with anger. The two of them were from the same school, but whether in alchemy or cultivation, Dunk had always been better than Su Tianming, so in front of Dunk, Su Tianming was a real second for 1,000 years. Ha ha ha. What? Are you angry? You said that I have been better than you for tens of thousands of years, why haven't you accepted this fact yet? Seeing Su Tianming's defense break directly, Dunk couldn't help laughing. Laugh. Laugh as much as you can. You will cry later. Hearing Dunk's ridicule again, Su Tianming calmed down, and then looked at the other party and said with a sneer. Seeing that Su Tianming calmed down so quickly, Dunk also showed a touch of surprise. Okay. I don't want to talk nonsense with you. Fight. At this time, Su Tianming's voice rang again. Su Tianming. Since you are so confident, you must be well prepared. If I am not mistaken, your reliance should be the black armor you are wearing. Seeing Su Tianming directly posing in a fighting posture, Dunk also burst out with his own powerful cultivation, and at the same time, he also expressed his guess. That's right. The armor that Master Yi gave me is my greatest reliance. And I can tell you clearly, from the moment I met Master Yi, I was destined to surpass you. After hearing Dunk's words, Su Tianming also admitted it openly. Master Yi? Who is that? Hearing Su Tianming's words, Dunk's face became solemn. Bang! Just when Dunk was still thinking about these things, Su Tianming rushed towards him directly, and he rushed over with his fists waving. Fuck! You are so fierce. You fight me, but you don't even take out the defensive Taoist weapon to resist the attack of the soul. How much do you look down on me? Noticed that Su Tianming rushed over like this, but Dunk sneered, and then released a powerful soul and directly launched a soul attack on Su Tianming. Chapter 1045 Dunk, you bastard, I can't play with you like this. Impossible. This is absolutely impossible. How could my soul attack not penetrate that broken armor? When Dunk realized that the soul attack he released could not penetrate the strange black armor, his expression changed drastically, and he exclaimed. Impossible? Nothing is impossible with Master Yi. Take my punch. At this time, Su Tianming had already rushed in front of Dunk, and then with an excited look, he punched him and sent him flying. Awesome. So awesome. As long as I'm wearing the Great Tao Monument armor, then I don't need to defend myself against Dunk, I just need to punch him with all my strength. This feeling is really fucking cool. Looking at Dunk being blown away, Su Tianming also talked to himself excitedly. Fuck. Su Lao Air. You don't hit someone in the face, you don't have martial ethics. At this time, Dunk, who had stabilized his body, also covered his red and swollen right face and cursed Su Tianming directly. Dunk. Not only will I hit you in the face, I'll also hit your brother. If you don't accept it, then come and bite me. Hearing Dunk scolding, Su Tianming mocked with a playful look on his face. Huh? You're going to hit my brother? You're really not a human being. Hearing Su Tianming's words, Dunk was so scared that his legs tightened, because he knew that Su Tianming could really do this. No. I have to check first to see what kind of defensive weapon the armor on Su Tianming is. If I don't get rid of the armor on him first, I can only passively take the beating without any ability to fight back. Thinking of this, Dunk released his powerful divine sense and then explored the situation of the armor of the Great Tao Monument. Investigate. I really want to see what kind of expression you will show after you detect the power of the heavenly law contained in the armor of the Great Tao Monument. Su Tianming did not stop Dunk from releasing his powerful divine sense and preparing to detect the situation of the Great Tao Monument armor. Instead, he crossed his arms in front of his chest and put on a look of watching the fun. Fuck. Fuck. It's the power of the heavenly law. When Dunk detected the power of the heavenly law in the armor of the Great Tao Monument, he exclaimed with his pupils wide open, and his eyes were full of disbelief. Su Tianming. Tell me the truth. What is the armor you are wearing made of? Although he already had a bold guess in his heart, Dunk still looked at Su Tianming and asked. Dunk. Don't you already have the answer in your heart? Why ask me then? Hearing Dunk's question, Su Tianming looked at the other party with a playful look and answered. Su Lao Air. Are you crazy? That's the Tao Divine Monument that can comprehend everything. As a result, you actually used the Tao Divine Monument to make a set of armor, and you wore this priceless Tao Divine Monument armor to fight me. What on earth are you thinking? Although Su Tianming did not answer directly, his words confirmed Dunk's guess. Then, he cursed at Su Tianming. Dunk. I told you. This Tao Divine Monument armor was given to me by Yi Xiao. And Yi Xiao is a spendthrift. That spendthrift used the Tao Divine Monument to make a set of armor and then used it to fight. Isn't this a very normal thing? Hearing Dunk's curse, Su Tianming also smiled and explained. God damn, it is normal. Even if he is a spendthrift, he can't be so spendthrift. After all, it is the Tao Divine Monument, not a broken stone that can be seen everywhere on the roadside. Thinking of this, Dunk was ready to fight back, but a fist covered with black gloves suddenly appeared in front of him. Bang! With a muffled sound, Dunk was blown away again. Dunk. I don't want to talk nonsense with you anymore. If you don't want to be beaten, then destroy the Tao Divine Monument armor I'm wearing first. Otherwise, I will beat you into a pig head today. Looking at Dunk being blown away, Su Tianming also threatened. Su Lao Air. Don't go too far. Don't think I'm afraid of you just because I have a luxurious turtle shell. Since you want to play like this, I'll play with you. Dunk, who had stabilized his body, cursed angrily after hearing Su Tianming's threat, and then burst out with powerful spiritual power, and then launched a fierce attack on Su Tianming's Tao Divine steel armor. Bang! 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 Although Dunk had launched a counterattack, he would be punched away by Su Tianming after each attack. This feeling of frustration made him crazy. 1 hour later. Su Lao Air. That's enough. How long do you want to beat me? I admit defeat, isn't it okay? At this time, Dunk, who had been beaten into a pig's face, found that he could not consume the power of the heavenly law in the Tao Divine steel armor for a long time. Although he was unwilling, he still chose to bow his head. Bang! But what greeted him was not the end of the battle, but Su Tianming's fist. 2 hours later. Brother Su. I was wrong. I was really wrong. Please stop hitting me, my brother can't take it anymore. After 2 hours, Dunk finally couldn't take it anymore, and begged for mercy from Su Tianming with a painful expression on his face. Dunk. It's no use begging for mercy. Because, my task today is to destroy this set of Tao Divine Monument armor. So, when you consume all the power of the heavenly law in this set of Tao Divine Monument armor, I will stop. Hearing Dunk's plea for mercy, Su Tianming was unmoved, but rushed towards him again. The speaker is unintentional, but the listener is intentional. After hearing this, Dunk's eyes suddenly flashed with a gleam of light, and then he took out a flying Tao device and began to run away quickly. His idea was very simple. Since you have a task, then I just won't let you complete the task. And you want to hit me? Then I will run away. Let's see who can't stand it first. Fuck. Dunk, you bastard. You can't play like this. Seeing Dunk stepping on the flying Tao device and circling around him, Su Tianming realized the other party's intention, and then he cursed angrily. Ha ha ha. Su Lao Air. I'm going to play it this way. If you don't accept it, come and bite me. Hearing Su Tianming scolding, Dunk was not angry, but shouted excitedly. Chapter 1046. Otherwise, let me compete with that Yi Feng. The other side. Damn. Why hasn't my father finished yet? I want to go home. I want to sleep. I don't want to continue to blow up the furnace. At this time, Su Long, who was outside the valley, was on the verge of collapse after exploding thousands of 7 dragons' heavenly desolate cauldrons. After all, whoever came here would not be able to bear exploding furnaces like this. Young Master Yi. 2 hours have passed. Besides, the sky is gradually getting darker. How about I go in and urge my father to finish the job? Then, Su Long thought of something, and then looked at Yi Feng and expressed his thoughts. Okay. Then you go in and urge him. Otherwise, it will be late for dinner. Hearing Su Long's proposal, Yi Feng also nodded and agreed. A moment later. Okay. I am mentally collapsed from the explosions outside. But you are having a lot of fun inside. Are you still human? When Su Long came to the valley, he saw his father Su Tianming and Dunk chasing each other and letting go of themselves completely. He was so angry. Su Long. You're just in time. Go find Master Yi. This guy doesn't play by the rules. He just runs and doesn't attack me at all. Su Tianming shouted when he noticed Su Long's arrival. Father. I know. I'll tell Master Yi right now. After hearing Su Tianming's words, Su Long responded first and then flew out of the valley. Out of the valley. Huh? That guy keeps running. You didn't attack your father at all? After learning this, Yi Feng was also surprised, and then he gave an order to the system. System, let Xiaojian come over and solve the problem in the valley. In the valley. Ha ha ha. I'll run. I'll just run. Even if you find that Mr. Yi, what can you do to me? At this time, looking at Su Tianming, who was still chasing him from behind, Dunk also shouted with a smug look on his face. Boom. At this moment, a manic, bloodthirsty and terrifying aura instantly enveloped the entire valley. Fear. Endless fear. Under the pressure of this terrifying aura, whether it was Dunk or Su Tianming, they only had fear, the fear of facing death. 1 hour. I will only give you 1 hour. If you don't use up all the power of the heavenly law in that broken armor, then I will slice off your flesh piece by piece. If you think I'm kidding, then you can try it. Then, Yi Xiaojian, who came out of the space crack, threatened the two with a playful look. My lord. I am young Master Yi's man. And now, I am actually helping Master Yi. Seeing that Yi Xiaojian also counted himself as being punished, Su Tianming also hurriedly explained. I know. But I still want to chop you. Who told you to wait so long and not help my master get things done? Hearing Su Tianming's explanation, Yi Xiaojian responded indifferently. Stunned. Hearing Yi Xiaojian's words, Su Tianming was stunned. He didn't expect that the other party would chop his own people. An hour later. Ding. Congratulations to the host for triggering the wasteful behavior. Reward Chaos Heaven Repairing Stone Fragment *2. Just when Yi Feng was getting impatient, the system's reward prompt sounded from his mind. Such a broken stone. Finally defeated. However, from this incident, it can be seen that Su Tianming's ability to do things is really not good. After hearing the system's reward prompt sound, Yi Feng also shook his head helplessly and talked to himself. Xiao Su. I will teach you for 2 more days. And during these 2 days, don't let your father come over. Because his ability to do things and his understanding of ruining a family are really too poor. Then, Yi Feng looked at Su Long on the side and expressed his thoughts. Young Master Yi. I know. Hearing Yi Feng's words, Su Long also responded with an embarrassed look, and at the same time thought in his heart, Father, this opportunity is given to you, why can't you grasp it? Night. After everyone had enough food and drink. What? The remaining 2 days. Young Master Yi won't let me come? Instead, let Ding Yang stay here to deal with some trivial matters? After leaving Yi Feng's residence, when Su Tianming learned the news from Su Long, the whole person was stunned. On the other side. Ah. The night is long. I don't know when the master will be able to ascend. Lying on the bed, Yifeng also let out a helpless sigh, then clamped the quilt between his legs, and then fell asleep to find the 7 fairies to play games. The next day, early morning. Old Hong. Since your second apprentice's son doesn't like alchemy, don't force him. I really don't understand why you must let him learn alchemy. You even have to lose face and beg me to come. At this time, 2 old men appeared outside the gate of the city lord's mansion, and one of them, an old man in a white robe, expressed his thoughts in great confusion. Old Bai. I have always treated my 2 apprentices as my own sons, you know this. And my eldest apprentice is still alone. And my second disciple, he only has this one son. If he is not allowed to learn alchemy, then the inheritance of my lineage will be cut off directly? Hearing the question of the white-robed old man, Hong Tianzhong also explained with a helpless look on his face. I see. But I'll say it first. If that kid doesn't study hard, don't blame me for being rude to him. After understanding the reason, Bai Shichuan also said a problem he was worried about. Old Bai. Don't worry about this. I just found you because I can't bear to beat that kid. If he doesn't study hard, you can beat him up. After hearing Bai Shichuan's words, Hong Tianzhong also laughed and said. City Lord's Mansion, Hall. What? I've only been gone for 10 days. You found an alchemy instructor for so long? When Hong Tianzhong heard what Su Tianming said, he showed a touch of embarrassment on his face. After all, he had just invited his old friend here, but he already had an alchemy instructor. This was clearly a trick. Old Hong. I'm here anyway. How about letting me compete with that Yifeng? The winner stays, the loser leaves. At this time, Bai Shichuan was not angry, but smiled and said one of his ideas. Chapter 1047, Picking Up the Leftovers? Look down on you? Is that what I mean? Old Bai. It has to be you. Tianming, quickly arrange this matter. Hearing Bai Shichuan's proposal, Hong Tianzhong's eyes lit up, and then he gave an order to Su Tianming beside him. Want to compete with Yi Xiao? Isn't that courting death? Hearing Hong Tianzhong's order, Su Tianming trembled all over, and then briefly explained Yi Feng's situation. What? Is that Yi Xiao a spendthrift? That Yi Xiao's breakthrough led to the heavenly Dao Thunder Tribulation, and then the heavenly Dao Thunder Tribulation gave him a lightning massage? And, beside that Yi Xiao, there are extremely terrifying guardians of the Dao. Even you, in the eyes of the guardian, are like ants? Hearing these situations from Su Tianming, Hong Tianzhong and Bai Shichuan were directly stunned, because of these 3 pieces of news, except for the first one, the other 2 pieces of news were too fucking ridiculous. Tianming. When did you learn to brag? And you're so good at it? After recovering from his shock, Hong Tianzhong looked at Su Tianming with a fool's eyes and said. Who the hell is bragging? What I said is true. Why don't you believe it? Seeing that Hong Tianzhong didn't believe what he said, Su Tianming was so anxious that he almost cried. That's right. Master. Uncle Bai. Young Master Yi will only guide Su Long for 3 days, and today is already the 2nd day. If we wait 1 more day, he will leave on his own. Then Uncle Bai can wait until he leaves before guiding Su Long in alchemy. Wouldn't that solve all the problems? At this time, Su Tianming also thought of something, and then he expressed his thoughts with a happy face. Humph. Looking at the entire chaos realm, I don't know how many alchemists want to worship me as their master. And now I want to guide your son in alchemy, but I have to wait for the leftovers. How much do you despise me? However, when he heard Su Tianming's proposal, Bai Shichuan questioned with an unhappy face. Pick up the leftovers? Despise you? Is that what I mean? Stop messing around, okay? Hearing Bai Shichuan's words, Su Tianming was going crazy. Huh. Su Tianming took a deep breath, gritted his teeth, and then said, Master, Uncle Bai, wait here for a while, I will go and tell Master Yi about this situation. Go. Just say that it is Bai Shichuan who wants to compete with him. If he doesn't dare to compete, let him get out of here. After hearing what Su Tianming said, Bai Shichuan's anger subsided a little, and then he signaled Su Tianming to hurry up and do this. A moment later. Young Master Yi. It's me, Su Tianming. I have something to tell you. Just as Yi Feng was about to check the prodigal product refreshed today, Su Tianming's voice rang out from outside the door. Something to tell me? What could it be? Hearing what Su Tianming said, Yi Feng also revealed a hint of curiosity, and then let Su Tianming outside enter the room. Did your master invite your uncle back? Then, because of my existence, you want to compete with me? In the end, whoever loses will leave? After listening to Su Tianming's words, Yi Feng became interested directly, because he was almost bored to death by guiding Su Long to blow up the furnace every day, and even when he went to bed at night, the booming sound of the furnace kept ringing in his mind. Su Long, what's that? I'll be so scared if I fart now that I tremble all over. Okay. I'll accept the competition proposed by your uncle. You can go back now and bring your uncle over. Then Yi Feng looked at Su Tianming and told him his decision. Accepted it? Yi Xiao actually accepted it? Then Uncle Bai is a complete idiot. Hearing Yi Feng's decision, Su Tianming was completely dumbfounded. He didn't expect that Yi Feng would actually accept this competition. By the way, tell your uncle. How to compete is up to me. If he is afraid, then don't bring him here. Just as Su Tianming was about to step out of the house, Yi Feng's voice rang again. Young Master Yi. I know. I will tell my uncle what you said. After that, Su Tianming left the house and quickly rushed to the hall in the mansion. In the hall. Ha ha ha. Interesting. Really interesting. Does he think he can scare me like this? After listening to Su Tianming's words, Bai Shichuan couldn't help laughing. You know, his attainments in alchemy are extremely profound, so facing such a small challenge, he doesn't care at all. Tianming. Take me there now. I want to see what this prodigal rich man is capable of. Then, Bai Shichuan looked at Su Tianming and said directly. A moment later. Mr. Yi, right. I don't want to waste time talking to you. Just tell me, how do we compete? When Bai Shichuan and Hong Tianzhong followed Su Tianming to Yi Feng's temporary residence, Bai Shichuan spoke first. It's very simple. Since we are all masters of alchemy, then a normal alchemy competition is meaningless. So, let's compete in furnace explosion. After hearing Bai Shichuan's words, Yi Feng also looked at him with a playful look and expressed his thoughts. Competing in furnace explosion? What kind of competition is this? After hearing Yi Feng's proposal, Bai Shichuan was stunned. Mr. Yi. What does furnace explosion competition mean? I don't quite understand. Then, Bai Shichuan asked the doubts in his heart. It's very simple. It's just that the two of us refine the same kind of elixir. Then, see who explodes the furnace more times. However, the operation of each furnace explosion cannot be the same. Finally, whoever explodes the furnace more times will win. What do you think? Do you dare to accept it? After hearing Bai Shichuan's question, Yi Feng smiled and explained. This kind of competition is about how deep one's understanding of a certain kind of elixir is. And such an interesting competition, I will naturally accept it. Hearing Yi Feng's question, Bai Shichuan also confidently stated his decision. Okay. Then you decide which kind of elixir to compete. And I will provide the elixir furnace and various divine plants needed. After hearing Bai Shichuan's decision, Yi Feng explained the situation again, and thought to himself, it seems that this time I can get the reward for wasting money for free. I will decide which kind of elixir. Shouldn't you decide which kind of elixir? You know, deciding the elixir you are most familiar with is very powerful for you. After hearing Yi Feng's words, Bai Shichuan also showed a touch of surprise. He didn't expect that Yi Feng would let him decide the type of elixir. Chapter 1048. Since it is a competition, it is reasonable for me to find a fair and impartial referee. Let me decide on the elixir. Then, he will provide all the divine plants needed to refine the elixir. It must be said, this kid is really a bit arrogant. But you have to have the capital to be arrogant. If you don't, you will be slapping yourself in the face. Thinking of this, Bai Shichuan looked at Yi Feng and said directly, okay, then let's refine the Taiqing Yuanshu pill. It's going to be a good show. The Taiqing Yuanshu pill is a top-level elixir in ancient times. Even if your uncle Bai has the elixir formula, he has only refined a low-end version of the Taiqing Yuanshu pill. So, this young Master Yi, I'm afraid he doesn't even know how to refine the Taiqing Yuanshu pill, let alone be able to take out the divine plants he needs. And even if he knows about the Taiqing Yuanshu pill, even if he knows how to refine it, in this era, it is impossible to find those ancient top-level rare divine plants. Hearing Bai Shichuan say the 5 words Taiqing Yuanshu pill, Hong Tianzhong couldn't help laughing, and also told Su Tianming beside him about this situation. What about the ancient top-level rare divine plants? Others may not have it. But young Master Yi may really have it. After all, he has a lot of 10,000-year-old sea and blue divine flowers. Seeing Hong Tianzhong's confident look, Su Tianming shook his head helplessly, but he didn't say anything, because no matter what he said now, Hong Tianzhong and Bai Shichuan would not believe it. Okay. Then let's refine the Taiqing Yuanshu pill. See who knows the most about the Taiqing Yuanshu pill and can blow up the furnace the most times. At this time, Yi Feng responded without caring. Pretend. Keep pretending. I wonder how this will end if you can't produce the divine plant needed to refine the Taiqing Yuanshu pill. Seeing Yi Feng's confident look, Bai Shichuan muttered to himself with disdain, because he was sure that the other party couldn't produce it. What's going on? Why did this kid suddenly throw me a chaos ring? Looking at the chaos ring in his hand, Bai Shichuan also revealed a look of confusion, and then released his consciousness to check it out. Fuck. How is this possible? How could he have these rare divine plants in ancient times? Moreover, there are not just 1 or 2 plants, but thousands of them. When Bai Shichuan saw the rare divine plants in the chaos ring, his eyes almost popped out of his head, and his eyes were full of disbelief. Wait. Those dozens of furnace tripods, why do they look familiar to me? After being shocked, Bai Shichuan focused on the furnace tripods in the chaos ring. Pung. Then, Bai Shichuan took one out at random. Old Hong. Come and help me take a look. Is this furnace tripod the 7 dragons' heavenly tripod? Then, Bai Shichuan shouted to Hong Tianzhong, who was standing aside. Master. Uncle Bai. You don't need to look. That's the 7 dragons' heavenly desolate cauldron. Although it's hard to believe, Master Yi really has countless 7 dragons' heavenly desolate cauldrons in his hands. Let's not talk about anything else. Yesterday, the 3 of us, Ding Yang, Su Long, helped Master Yi blow up 1,007 dragons' heavenly desolate cauldrons. At this moment, Su Tianming's voice rang out from the side. Stunned. Hearing Su Tianming's words, Bai Shichuan and Hong Tianzhong were stunned on the spot. It's over, it's over. Old Hong. This Master Yi not only gave me dozens of 7 dragons heavenly desolate cauldrons, he also gave me thousands of ancient rare divine plants, and all of them are the divine plants needed to refine the Tai Ching Yuan Shu pill. Originally, this should be something that makes me feel excited. After all, being able to refine a real Tai Ching Yuan Shu pill is my greatest wish in this life. But our next alchemy competition is not a normal alchemy competition. If I destroy this top-level furnace and so many coveted divine plants with my own hands, I will definitely go crazy. At this time, Bai Shichuan, who had recovered from his shock, also told Hong Tianzhong his thoughts at the moment with a trembling voice. Old Bai. Are you stupid? Although the rules of the competition are to see who explodes the furnace the most times, you can ignore the rules. And if you do that, although you will lose the competition, you can personally refine many real Tai Ching Yuan Shu pills. Compared with that achievement, losing the competition is nothing. Hearing Bai Shichuan's concerns, Hong Tianzhong smiled and said a solution. Yes. I ignored the rules. At worst, I will lose the competition. Old Hong. It has to be you. Hearing Hong Tianzhong's words, Bai Shichuan was instantly excited. He didn't expect that this trip would give him the opportunity to fulfill his greatest wish in his life. Boom. Just when the two were proud of this idea, a manic, bloodthirsty, and terrifying atmosphere instantly enveloped the entire courtyard. First, never use your sword casually. Second, never miss a single scoundrel. Third, be a fair judge. The killing judge, Yi Xiaojian, is here to see you. I will be the judge of this alchemy furnace explosion competition. Then, Yi Xiaojian's excited voice rang out from the sky. Why does this word sound familiar? Fuck. Isn't this Captain Dragonfly's words? How could Xiaojian know this word? Thinking of this, Yi Feng directly asked the system, this word has something to do with you. Ding. Host, this word really has nothing to do with me. I just transmitted some classic scenes of Captain Dragonfly to Xiaojian to teach him how to be a fair and just referee. Who would have thought that this guy would change the words himself? As Yifeng's voice fell, the voice of the system rang out from his mind. Teach Xiaojian how to be a fair and just referee? Isn't that bullshit? With his crazy personality, how can he guarantee fairness and justice? After hearing the system's explanation, Yifeng's face was instantly covered with black lines, and he wanted to say, even if Guzi is asked to be a fair referee, it is better than Yi Xiaojian, a madman. Senior Bai. Since it is a competition, I will find a fair referee, no problem. Then, Yifeng looked at Bai Shichuan and said with a smile. No. No problem. Reasonable. Very reasonable. Hearing Yifeng's question, Bai Shichuan also responded with a trembling voice. Chapter 1049 Family Members, who of you understands, I really didn't mean it. Master. Master. Uncle Bai. Don't believe what that madman says. Before, I helped Master Yi with his work, and then asked Senior Brother Dunk for help. As a result, because it took a little longer, this madman appeared. Moreover, he only gave us 1 hour at that time, saying that if we couldn't get it done in 1 hour, he would cut off the flesh of Senior Brother Dunk and me piece by piece. In the end, Senior Brother Dunk and I did it within 1 hour as he asked, but he went back on his word and cut us up anyway. Although he helped us recover our bodies later, the pain and fear of watching my flesh being cut off piece by piece was like a nightmare that kept haunting me. So, Master Bai, you must compete according to the rules. If you don't break the rules, he might cut you up anyway. If you really break the rules, the consequences will be unimaginable. At this moment, Su Tianming's terrified voice rang out in the minds of Bai Shichuan and Hong Tianzhong. What? This madman broke his promise and went back on his word? Then I'm screwed. After hearing Su Tianming's words, Bai Shichuan panicked. He never thought that things would turn out like this. Old Hong. What should I do now? Although I have the recipe for refining Tai Ching Yuan Shu pill, that is the correct recipe for refining the pill. And now the competition is about furnace explosion, but how to refine Tai Ching Yuan Shu pill to cause furnace explosion, I don't know how to do it. At this time, Bai Shichuan also thought of something, and then asked Hong Tianzhong anxiously. Old Bai. This? I can't help with this. Who knew things would turn out like this? Or, you can just refine it randomly, maybe some wrong operation can cause furnace explosion. Anyway, as long as you don't refine it according to the correct method of the pill recipe, even if the furnace doesn't explode, the pill won't be successful, and it doesn't count as violating the rules. After hearing Bai Shichuan's words, Hong Tianzhong said a solution. Old Hong, you're right. As long as I don't follow the correct recipe, there will be no problem. After hearing Hong Tianzhong's solution, Bai Shichuan's eyes lit up, and then he started to make the elixir. Fuck. The 7 dragon soul seals are really powerful. Under normal circumstances, it would take me 3 hours to refine this Tai Ching Yuan Shu pill. With the help of the 7 dragon soul seals, the time can definitely be shortened by 9/10. After activating the 7 dragon soul seals, Bai Shichuan found that the speed of refining the divine plant had been greatly improved, and this situation really surprised him. At the same time, he finally understood why the 7 dragons Tianhuang cauldron could become one of the top 10 furnaces in the chaos realm. A moment later. Fuck. I was refining it blindly. How can this pill be made? It's okay to make a pill, but why do I feel that the Tai Ching Yuan Shu pill I refined is more than 5 times more effective than the Tai Ching Yuan Shu pill on the recipe? Looking at the Tai Ching Yuan Shu pill that had already taken shape in the furnace, Bai Shichuan was completely dumbfounded. Family, who can understand this? I was really refining it blindly. Who would have thought that I could actually improve the correct formula and successfully refine a more powerful Tai Ching Yuan Shu pill? What the hell is this? After recovering from his shock, Bai Shichuan shouted to Hong Tianzhong and Su Tianming with a panicked look on his face. Old Bai. That's the Tai Ching Yuan Shu pill. Even if it was put in the ancient times, it was an extremely explosive top-level pill. As a result, you refined it blindly and actually improved it? If you tell this to others, not only people, but also dogs will not believe it. Seeing this situation, Hong Tianzhong also responded with a confused face. On the other side. Ding. Remind the host, the old fellow Bai Shichuan doesn't play by the rules. Instead of helping you to lose money, he used the divine plant you gave him to refine an improved version of the super Tai Ching Yuan Shu pill. He is really good at this. Yi Feng, who was about to blow up the 3rd furnace, was stunned when he heard the system's reminder. Senior Bai. What do you mean? You know, we have already agreed that this time we will only compete in the number of furnace explosions in the alchemy competition. But you have refined an improved version of the super Tai Ching Yuan Shu pill. Are you mocking me for only being able to blow up furnaces? After recovering from his shock, Yi Feng looked at Bai Shichuan and questioned him. Young Master Yi. Listen to my explanation. In fact, all this is a misunderstanding. Hearing Yi Feng's questioning, Bai Shichuan also hurriedly combined his expression in panic. After a moment. Oh. You said, you were just refining it randomly just now? Then, you refined the improved version of the super Tai Ching Yuan Shu pill? Ridiculous. Really ridiculous. Even if you make up a lie, can you make up a more normal one? With your explanation, let alone me, even a dog would not believe it. Having said that, Yi Feng looked directly at Yi Xiaojian in the air. My lord. Leave it to me. In half an hour, I promise that he will never break the rules again. Noticing that Yi Feng's eyes fell on him, Yi Xiaojian immediately made a promise, and then left here with Bai Shichuan. Just right. Take advantage of this opportunity to check the waste products for fresh today. Seeing Yi Xiaojian and Bai Shichuan leave here, Yi Feng also checked the waste products for fresh today. Endless fire *1000. Endless fire, the original fire born from heaven and earth. Fuck. This is the only information again. I'm numb. Seeing the system give this information again, Yi Feng was also angry and cursed. You too. Have you heard of the endless fire? After cursing in his heart, Yi Feng looked at Hong Tianzhong and Su Tianming on the side and asked. Young Master Yi. I know. This broken thing is very bright. It is the most suitable flame for lighting in the dark. Hearing Yi Feng's question, Su Tianming on the side hurriedly explained. Hearing Su Tianming's explanation, Hong Tianzhong on the side was stunned on the spot, because Su Tianming's explanation was simply nonsense to him. Master. What are you looking for? At this time, after explaining, Su Tianming noticed that Hong Tianzhong beside him began to look around for something with his head down. With curiosity, he also asked a question. Chapter 1050 Su Tianming, you young people can't do such physical work at all. Wait. Why does this plot look familiar to me? Next, should Hong Tianzhong say, where is my knife? I'll chop you to death, you loser? Looking at the familiar scene in front of him, Yi Feng said to himself seriously. Where is the knife? Where is my knife? I must chop you to death today, you loser. You know. That is the infinite fire that any cultivator wants to get, but in your mouth it becomes a piece of broken lighting? Soon, Hong Tianzhong's angry curse rang out. Master, Master. You don't understand Master Yi at all. Since Master Yi asked, it proves that he has it, and what Master Yi wants to know is not what the broken thing is, but how to deal with the broken thing. This is given to you, why are you so useless? Hearing Hong Tianzhong's curse, Su Tianming started to complain crazily in his heart. Su Long, Isn't that what I said to you yesterday? Did I really guess it right? Interesting. Compared to yesterday, Su Tianming has improved a lot. Looking at Su Tianming being chased and hacked by Hong Tianzhong holding a machete in the courtyard, Yi Feng smiled. Wait a minute. Should I do something fun? At this moment, Yi Feng also thought of something, and then shouted to Su Tianming, City Lord Su, your answer really helped me a lot, and I have nothing to give you, so I will give you a ball of infinite fire. After that, a ball of black flame appeared in Yi Feng's hand, and then he threw it directly to Su Tianming. Endless fire. It's really the infinite fire. I have only seen pictures of this treasure, given by God in ancient books. And my second prodigal apprentice just said a few words and got a ball? This is too ridiculous. Looking at the ball of infinite fire in Su Tianming's hand, Hong Tianzhong's saliva almost flowed out with envy. City Lord Su. You said that this infinite fire is very good for lighting. Then what do you think, put it in the hut as a lighting tool? At this time, Yi Feng's voice rang again. I said the infinite fire is good for lighting. Then, you are going to put it in the hut? When you do this, have you considered the feelings of the infinite fire? It is a treasure born from heaven and earth. Hearing Yi Feng's proposal, Su Tianming was shocked, but soon, he reacted and said quickly, Young Master Yi, it would be great to put the infinite fire in the hut. That's right. It just so happens that our city lord's mansion is preparing to build some new huts. And now we are short of some lighting tools. If young Master Yi is too lazy to deal with the broken infinite fire in his hands, he can put it in these newly built huts. Then, Su Tianming said one of his ideas. Hey! This Su Tianming's brain is getting brighter and brighter. I want to defeat the infinite fire. Then, he helped me provide the conditions for defeating it, and in the end, he could get the infinite fire that I defeated for free. I have to say that he is really good at becoming the city lord. Hearing Su Tianming's proposal, Yifeng was stunned at first, and then laughed. No. No. Although the infinite fire was born from heaven and earth, it has left that special environment. If it is not integrated into the body by a cultivator or a Taoist beast, its power will gradually dissipate over time, and it will eventually go out completely. So, you really can't use it as a lighting tool. At this moment, Hong Tianzhong's anxious voice sounded from the side. However, what made Hong Tianzhong collapse was that Yifeng and Su Tianming ignored his words. Oh. That's really a coincidence. But, although it's a coincidence, I don't like to owe others favors. So, whoever builds these huts, I must give him some hard work fees. However, I will give 10 balls of infinite fire as hard work fees. At this time, Yifeng's voice rang out directly. What? Build a few huts, and you can get 10 balls of infinite fire? Hearing Yifeng's words, both Su Tianming and Hong Tianzhong, beside him, their eyes instantly became hot. Especially Hong Tianzhong. He has now completely discarded his previous ideas. After all, what you get is yours, and what is not yours, so just squander it. What does it have to do with him? Mr. Yi. Then how many huts do you need? Or should we just build a large hut? At this time, Su Tianming also looked at Yifeng excitedly and asked. Build a bigger one. It's better to be bigger than the banquet hall of your city lord's mansion. And then a little higher, more than 10 meters high will do. That's right. It's better to build it luxuriously. Hearing Su Tianming's question, Yifeng also expressed his thoughts. Master Yi. I understand. You take a rest here for a while, I will go and build this luxurious thatched house myself. Before Su Tianming could finish, a powerful foot kicked him out. Su Tianming. You young people can't do this kind of physical work at all. So. Let me take on the responsibility of building a luxurious hut. Then, Hong Tianzhong's voice rang out from the side. Young man? When did I become a young man? And? This is an opportunity to get hard work fees that I created after all the preparations. As a result, you want to snatch it away directly? Are you a robber? Su Tianming was almost crying when he heard Hong Tianzhong's robber logic. He couldn't figure it out. Why did everyone want to snatch the job from him? Okay. Su Tianming, you just stay here and serve Master Yi well. I'll go build the hut now. Without giving Su Tianming a chance to speak, Hong Tianzhong said this and left here at the fastest speed. Fuck. Yesterday Ding Yang snatched the hard work fee from me. Today Master snatched the hard work fee from me. Why are you all targeting me? I'm the fucking city lord. Don't I have any face? Seeing Hong Tianzhong leaving, Su Tianming's mentality collapsed directly. On the other side. Why did that Shirashikawa guy contact me? Shouldn't he be receiving education at this time? At this time, Hong Tianzhong, who had just arrived at a location suitable for building a luxurious hut, found that the sound transmission stone in his arms had responded, and he also muttered to himself with a puzzled look on his face.